Hello, Earthlings. Hello everyone, Aaron here, aka AJ, aka Papa. It is February 23rd, 2020, and I am back with another vlog to feast your eyes and ears indubitably upon my sweet little morsels of joy, kindness, love, peace. I love you guys. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? I am doing fairly well. I am up bright and early this morning, which is good because I've been fighting it for the past couple of days, considering that I was on vacation and it just made me a little bit lazy, unfortunately. Yesterday I worked an 8-hour shift, today I work an 8-hour shift, tomorrow I work an 8-hour shift. I did get a little bit of reading done in the Percy Jackson book yesterday, just like a chapter, but the break that I had at work I took to go and run an errand really quick and talk on the phone with my mom and Zachary. But today, while I'm at work on break, I will eat some noodles that I've left in the fridge there, some vegan noodles, obviously, and I'm going to read. That's all for updating, guys. I just wanted to kind of give you a brief update, but I don't really have too much to tell you other than, what I've already told you. So let's get right down to Zen quote of the day, shall we? Aristotle's quote says, "If things do not turn out as we wish, we should wish for them as they turn out." Maybe somebody reading this might take it a little bit differently than I do. I think that this quote speaks to acceptance, and I thought acceptance is something that we could chat about for a little bit, as we haven't talked a lot about fully accepting things as they are. Now, when we talk about intention and we talk about shaping our life through, intending things inwardly and manifesting through emotional state, a lot of times we graze over the fact that acceptance is a really big key component to manifestation. Now, accepting what you currently have and who you currently are as being who you are in the moment sometimes confuses people. Sometimes people will think, well, that is me telling the universe that I'm okay with where I'm at now, and that's not what I want. I want growth now. However, when we focus on what we don't want, we get more of what we don't want, right? When we focus on what we do want, we get more of what we do want. When we come to a peaceful place of acceptance with where we are at right now, the universe has freedom to roam a little bit and give us the things that we need. It's important to remember that the universe knows what we need. The intention is already set in our subconscious mind. And so while a conscious focus is really helpful in fine-tuning and giving the universe a really good picture of what it is you want specifically, the universe knows what you want. God knows what you want already, right? Acceptance and becoming peaceful and joyful in your current situation is what allows the universe to bring more positive things in your path. And since it already knows what makes you happy, since God and the universe already knows what makes you happy, being peaceful and happy now in your current situation will allow the universe to bring that flow of more happy things towards you as opposed to away from you. We set an intention, right? And we say, this is what I want. I don't currently have it now, but this is what I would like to have. But instead of sitting around and saying, okay, I still don't have it, I still don't have it, I still don't have it, or saying, this is all the reasons why I wish I had that, I don't have it, and this is why I'm unhappy now. Instead of doing that, because that will bring you more of what you don't want, you say, this is what I want, right? This is the intention I'm setting. This is what I would like now, what I would like to have, right? But we don't look at all the reasons why we want to have it, the lack that we have that sparked that desire, right? What we do is we say, this is what I would want, not because I lack in any way, shape, or form. I'm pleased and happy and joyful now, but this is what I would like, but I could take it or leave it. I know it's really hard, and especially for some people who are in really difficult situations, to find a peaceful place and to become joyful in the moment, but there truly is no other way to bring into your life a better situation. You have to learn how to be joyful in the face of adversity or in the face of contrast. There's no other way to a better place. You know, we have to accept responsibility for the negative things that are in our life. Every time I stub my toe, every time I fall down, every time something tragic happens in my world, I understand that that came from a faulty thought process or from a negative emotional state that I've carried with me for too long. And once you accept responsibility for the negativity in your life, then you can understand that it's not further abuse for you to be expected to find joy in the face of adversity. It is simply the universe or God expecting you to change your mood, your outlook, in order to change your life. Eventually, we come to understand that it all falls upon us making the decision and changing our emotional state of mind. And I get that it's hard when you're stuck in a cycle of negativity, but you have to be willing, you have to do the work to change the cycle. And it does take work, but once you get it going in a positive direction, it's much easier to maintain. But first we have to accept. We have to become accepting of our current situation. We have to accept that our current situation is the manifestation of our past thoughts and emotions, and we have to accept responsibility for our future as well. Acceptance in the current moment is very key to being who we want to be in the future. Aristotle knew it. If things do not turn out as we wish, we should wish for them to be as they turned out. So in other words, if things have manifested in a negative way, instead of being upset or guilty or feeling slighted in any way, shape, or form, you say, well, this is what it has become. I will accept responsibility for what has manifested, and I'll be happy anyway, and I'll be joyful anyway. And it's really amazing how quickly things turn around once you decide that you're going to be happy anyway. Pretty much anything negative that you face at any point in time, when you react to it in a positive way, will dissipate almost immediately. It's actually kind of crazy how quick it happens. I mean, just take for instance somebody who's angry and yelling at you. If you respond to them with kindness and true compassion, real kindness and compassion, not snarky kindness and compassion, but real kindness, concern, and compassion for their well-being, it disarms them almost immediately, almost 100% of the time. So keep that in mind. We need to learn, pretty please, to be accepting of our current situation, accepting of the fact that we brought it here, accepting of the fact that it is what it is, and being joyful anyway. Once we figure out that these laws are really the most simplistic thing in the world, it seems like the most complicated thing in the world, and there are teachers out there who teach the real nitty-gritty, like the down to the fine art of like really refining every little piece of law of attraction. But the reality, it really is, they're very basic laws. They're very easy laws. It's all about acceptance and love and joy and, you know, good nature. It's about giving and not receiving. It's really a juxtaposition of concepts. And once you get the basics down, you can get into the specifics, and that's fine, but they're not necessary. And you'll find all the joy that you really need just by practicing the basics of laws of attraction. So guys, accept today where you're at, look around and recognize how you brought this to you, accept responsibility for even the negative things, and be joyful anyway. And tomorrow will be full of bigger, brighter things brought into your path by the law of attraction. I love you guys very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.